Hey guys, welcome. Another episode with me, Chris Hudson from Hudson Lighting. Today I am back in the container. It's been a little while since I've done a video for in the container, and what I need to do is try and sort out the anodizing line just along here a little bit more. We've had a couple of little snafus. So what is happening? So I basically tried to add some agitation, which is essentially putting in air bubbles into the tank to help the anodized quality. And the anodizing the plate that I used to do the agitation looks like this. Yeah, it has literally melted in the acid, so it didn't fare very well at all. And also, while I'm on it, also the lead plates that we've got in here, the copper keeps suffering from corrosion, and the copper bar also suffers from a bit of corrosion. We can't really help that bar, just the way it is. You can see here. So what's the plan? Well, what we've got is we've got some much bigger lead. So let me grab it. Right, here we go. Here's the lead. It's I think I ordered 2 meters long, a 2 meter long strip. So I can cut it in half, put one strip all the way down the side on one side of the tank, and one strip all the way down the side on the other side of the tank, and then have the connection completely outside of the tank. Now, why lead? Well, lead is a really great cathode. It doesn't corrode in the acid at all, so it lasts literally forever. Whereas you can use aluminium as cathodes, but they'll be no good after about 2 anodizers, maybe even just 1. So there's a lot more waste involved in that. So yeah, so hydrochloric acid doesn't attack the lead, and doesn't steal much of the ions, etc. So I need to. So I'm going to run these leads down each side, and reconnect them. I'm going to try and sort the air out. So we've got some smaller agitators that we used previously, and I have a method of connecting those to our bigger air line. I need to organise the air line. I need to obviously clean this space, because my God, can you see? So this is meant to be the clean water, and you can kind of tell it's obviously not clean. These little black bits are actually powder coat that's been taken off from the acid process. So I think at some point, so you see these parts here, they've been fished out of the bottom of the acid tank, and the acid obviously takes the powder coat off. So that's what we're left with. So yeah, so I'm gonna I need to reorganise some of the wiring bits and pieces and clean this down, and try and get it into a working anodised line again. And yeah, well, then we can at least start using this and it have a little bit more longevity, because at the moment what's happening is having to strip these back quite often to make sure they're still working. We keep having connection issues on this bar. You know, connection issues can mean we get a bad anodize and a failed part that we have to then re-anodize. And then hopefully I'll get a chance to clean out the tanks a little bit. It is about 3:30 at the moment, so I'm not sure if I'm going to get all of it done, but I'll push on and see what I can get done and push ahead. So guys, we've got our plates into the tank, so they will go all the way down to the bottom. I've sort of started cleaning it up. It's not going to get completely clean, I'm going to be honest with you. We'll sort of like periodically scoop out like I have here, but you know, I mean, I can't really run a rag or anything like that around sort of the acid at the minute. So when we actually move, we'll end up getting it cleaned out properly. The next thing I need to do is get the positive connected. And what I was thinking of doing, what we'll do is we'll put one of the cathodes that way, and one of the cathodes that way. We've got to make sure they don't touch the bar because it just shorts out the whole thing. But I was thinking of using some glue-lined heat shrink to, after this is screwed in place, to kind of like seal the connection, because we keep having, you can see how much this connection's corroded. So I kind of want to prevent that in future. I almost feel like half the time everything I do is temporary, but this is where we're at now. We've got the I've joined the cable to the bar. I've put some resin heat shrink or glue-lined heat shrink on either end of the bar, so it means I can actually sit on the cathode and not worry. And then we've done the two smaller connections to do the air. At the moment, it's a very temporary connection like that down there. So I've got more work to do. I'm not going to have time to finish it today because it's basically gone 5. Got to go make dinner, you know. However, it's looking a lot better, right? So guys, this is we'll turn these anodising bits off now. There we go. And see, the anodising is actually finished. So if we bring these out, there you go. That is the colour that we expect the anodising to go when it's good anodised. That's beautiful.